All of this just to find a single rabbit, which I didn't find. Welcome back to Create Arcane Engineering, and if I look different, that's because we had an incredible live stream the other day, and I found out how to hide my armor. We ended up defeating the Ender Dragon, which is where we got this cool armor. I found this leprechaun hat, which is really cool, and this flamingo, which is really cool, and today I want to get a permanent factory location. It occurred to me this is not the best spot. You see, there are geodes. I think this one over here is actually a geode. This thing we saw over here, this is like an ochrum geode. There are 4 types of important geodes: the azurine, the crimsite, the ochrum, and the viridium geodes, as well as we need a meteorite from Applied Energistics. We want a factory, or our factory, to be as close to each of these things as possible, and in this episode, I want to do a bunch of traveling, a bunch of waypointing and marking and searching to find a central point between all 5 of those resources, but that's a lot of traveling. A lot more than our Rendingale can really handle without having to just slaughter chickens or spend hours AFKing. So, on stream, I was made aware of these slime boots, which you can only make out of ender slime. Guess what? I found an ender slime sapling. I farmed a bunch of ender slime sapling. We have a bunch of ender slime in the form of saplings. We have 7 actual balls and then 21 saplings, and the saplings can be melted down into a slime ball. So we have the ender slime, but we don't have the rabbit's foot. Now, I've been looking for the rabbit's foot, and as you can see, I went up here looking for a grove biome that's about 3 blocks large, and a grove biome, which is a little more than 3 blocks large, but no rabbits respawning, and there's a meadow, which is about 3 blocks large, and no rabbits respawning. The best biome is a desert. The desert is 3,000 blocks in this direction. So that's what we're starting this episode with. We're exploring to a desert that is 3,000 blocks away. Now, I don't want to walk 3,000 blocks back, so I'm going to use these source gems to make a warp scroll from Ars Nouveau, which you can make with 4 source gems, 4 lapis, and Blake parchment. And Blake parchment we'll be able to make because we have enough of the mage bloom seeds. So it shouldn't be too bad. And I don't know why I just opened up this chest. Now remember, we're only going to do this travel just so that we could get a rabbit's foot, so that we could do more travel. Thus is the curse of this mod pack, it seems. But I really want the Ender Slime boots because I think they're a more infinite, permanent solution than the Rendingale. This says, use while sneaking to set a location. Okay, so this should teleport us right home when we use it, which we're not going to do until we have a foot. And this cleaver that we made on stream should be able to cut a foot off of a rabbit really easily, and we have an extra looting on the hat, so we shouldn't have any problems, and I've got plenty of chicken. Away we go to a great desert. Hopefully it is a great desert. Just please, please, please be a big, big desert. And while I'm just zipping along, I may as well do our Q&A of the day coming in from the Discord, which I believe has passed 800 members. This one's coming in from Solar Flare, asking if I feel proud that I have helped so many people get into the Create mod. And absolutely I am proud I've helped so many people get into the Create mod. I love that I've introduced Create to people, not just like, you know, rehashed the same ideas to people who already know the game, but actually like made a difference in the modding community and helped a lot of people get into Create and feel more comfortable with it. That means so much to me that my tutorials and videos like reach out to people like that. It's absolutely insane. And I mean, this community as a whole is phenomenal, and the fact that I'm the one who created it is still stunning to me. Oh, and if you did miss a stream, the VOD should be up nice and easy in the playlist. And is this seriously the desert? Is this seriously the desert? Are you kidding me? This is not a desert. This is... Oh, okay. Why? I guess the desert extends out here as well. Alright. Hopefully there'll be a rabbit somewhere in this tiny, tiny desert. I just need... Oh, are those rabbits? Yes. Okay, I just need 1 rabbit's foot. Hopefully, you know, hopefully it's repairable with ender slime because we have infinite of that. So much of it because we have infinite of it. All I have to do is chop a rabbit. Chop. Chop. Oh my gosh, you are a jumpy fella. Come here. Yeah. Stop it. Please die. Ah. I didn't get one. Okay. There's another victim on this island, though. So how long until you grow up, huh? Stop. Stop moving so I can look at you. How long? 1,000 seconds? Oh, okay. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna AFK here for 1,000 seconds. How long is that? It's 17 minutes. Okay, I think I've spent enough time in the hidey hole. The rabbit should be adult rabbit now. Okay, good. It's still on the mini-map. Alright. Bring me your feet. Why are you still a baby? Why are you still a baby? How much time until adult? How much time until... 1 second? Whoa, look at that. Yeah! Feet! Rabbit feet! Ah, what a lucky day. Where is it? Yeah! Rabbit feet! I'm... Okay, I'm gonna stop yelling that. Well, do you want to hear more about yelling about rabbit feet or whatever I do on this YouTube channel at this point, make sure to subscribe. We are trying to hit 15,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and we are ridiculously close. But, you know, we need your help to get there. So thank you for the support. I think we just hit 11,000 anyways. Like, geez. What is up with you guys? All right. So I think it needs to be a basin. For some reason, like it displayed it as a casting basin, not as a casting table recipe. I have no idea why it would be that. But you can put a rabbit's foot in there. Okay. So, let's see. A block and 7 is 16. Yeah. So I'll just use 16 of a sapling since I'd rather keep the slime balls for ease of access. And I'm pretty sure you should be able to melt the stuff down. There are a few, like, bad recipes. Like, if you look this up, you should be able to get ender slime by using an arboreal extractor on an ender slime tree, but it doesn't work. It just gives you regular slime. So there are some broken things. Let's just make sure that is melting. Is it melting into a slime ball of ender slime? Yes, it is. Okay, beautiful. Then get on in there, guys, and make me a purple foot. Okay, it seems to cap out here at 4 slime balls, but you do need for the slime boots a block and 17. I'm just gonna check. Just gonna check a million times. Yeah, basin, 1 block and 4. So we're just gonna let that pour. Just get on in there. Fill that right up. Yeah, yeah. All of that was recorded on the wrong setup. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Things are probably going to sound a little different there. That is my bad. I apologize. Okay. Back to being a real YouTuber. Slime boots. Bouncy and leaping. You can get upgrades and abilities on it. Okay. Sure. Oh, yep. You can jump. You can jump better. Okay. So now I need to make some other thing. The slime sling. I'm just gonna make the regular slimy sling. Or slime sling. Slime sling. Charge up, aim low, get flinging. Yeah, sure. I need some string and a congealed slime block, all of which is painfully easy. Alright. Slimy sling. Slime boots. So how do they work? Charge? Uh-huh. Okay. So it's a backwards thing. So if I want to go this way, I do this. Whoa! Oh, got it. And these don't even take durability. This seems to have a bunch of durability, and I imagine it's enchantable. Got it. I'm seeing why you guys wanted me to make this on the live stream. Got it. Do I have an Eternal Stellar? Can I make an Eternal Stellar? No. No, I can't. That's fine, though. Cool. Okay, these are annoying to walk in. I'm going to put on regular shoes for that. But I should make more than 1 slime sling, is what I'm getting. I'll make 2 more slime slings for maximum slime sling efficiency. Okay, first things first, I'm going to go waypoint on the big map where a bunch of different objects are, starting with the meteorite, going down to the geodes, and I'll get back to you once I have some waypoints of the stuff that's closest to us. Okay, so here we have a meteor, an azurine, a crimsite, and an ochrum geode. Oh, I didn't get the viridium geode, actually. Another close Viridium geode. Okay, 224, negative 368. Okay, and Viridium is right there. So there's actually, interestingly, Crimsite, Viridium, and Ochrum is a cluster here. And then we have Meteor and Azurine clustered here. I'm curious if I head over to the Meteorite, are there Crimsite, Viridium, or Ochrums in sort of this radius, right? If not, having 3 here and 2 there isn't too bad. That's not too bad at all. And we wouldn't even have to move that far, depending on where we wanted to settle. I'm gonna head over to our Meteor friend. Alright, let's see if I am at all able to control this thing. I imagine just do this. Yeah! Uh-oh. Okay, it's a little hard to control. It's a little hard to control. But I think I can get it after a little bit of... Yeah! Whoa! That's ridiculous. It might not be so good to do in this redwood. Okay, in the redwood forest, it might not be so good to do. We might have to use our rending gale here. Oh, that was funny. Okay, but here we could launch. Yeah! Whoop. Has to do it off the floor. Has to do it off the floor. All right. Meteor here. So let's check out, do we have a nice Viridium geode? I'm not gonna lie. That seems pretty lucky. Crimsite, Meteor, Ochrum, Azurine. The only thing that's far away is Viridium. And I wonder if potentially there might be a Viridium closer to this mainland over here so that we can kind of get this sweep. But I feel like these are all of a decent distance within one another. I don't know that they're all within render distance of each other. That'd be kind of cool. But I feel like a train system that passes from all of these to one central place is not unrealistic whatsoever. I think we are in a really good spot. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. But we have more to check. Whoa, don't do that in the ocean. It does not look like there is a nearby Viridium geode here. I can check down in this area, though. I just want to be thorough, you know? Is there a better slime sling? Is the sky slime sling better to use? Because this feels like uncontrollable. I have some sky slime. If I only had string on me, I could actually test it out. Because this is a little bit hard to control. Well, by a little bit, I mean it's exceptionally difficult. It's impossible. I am glad I checked. There should be a Viridium geode right there. Right? I was searching for Viridium. Weird. I wonder, why did that not pick up from the meteor? Shouldn't that have picked up from the meteor? Huh. I'm just gonna recheck my work at the meteor over here. Interesting. Why does it want to point me to... Oh. There's a structure over here. I didn't even realize that. Why does it want to point me to a Viridium geode that's further away? Interesting. I have no idea. Well, look at that. I mean, look at that. That is all within 100... Or it's all within... Like, I guess the Azurine is a little far. And I'm imagining if I check here again, the Azurine geode is still a little far. Okay. Well, let's... Just because... check down this way for another Azurine geode, because it would be really cool to have an Azurine geode be a lot closer. Not quite. This one picks up an Azurine geode really far away when I'm over here. Okay. Then I guess the Azurine geode is just going to be a little bit far away, but the kind of central point is right on this island. Oh, there's a wild in here. Hey, man, could you leave me alone? Okay, Bouncy Boots, I need you to be off of my feet. I'm going to make a Sky Slime Bouncer. And we're going to see if that's going to be more helpful. And then we'll take a look at our new home area. Because that is a lucky, right? That is lucky. That is all the static things. Well, okay, that's all the static things I know of. There might be more static things that we'll eventually have to travel long distances for. But that is a bunch of the static requirements, right? All these things you can't move from where they are. Now, I will say the Ochrum being underground, or the Ochrum and the Viridium being underwater are definitely going to be annoying. Same with the Azurine. But that's something we can always work around, you know? We can still clear out a big area. I'm quite pleased with that. All right. How do you work? Sky Slime Sling. I will put my Bouncy Boots on. This one says charge up, let go, and get back in the air. Okay, so... Wait, what happened? This just goes up, right? Got it. So this one just bounces you. But not very far. But not very... It doesn't seem like it bounces you very far. Like the... Or should I aim at the ground? Nope. Should I aim upwards? Is this... a... I don't know that this is a better mode of travel. And I don't really get this one. Well, this is fun to do every once in a while. Whoa! Yeah, the Rending Gale is better. The Rending Gale is definitely the better tool in this situation. I guess I could check up on this mountain now that I think about it. Hold on, I could check up on this mountain to see if there is an Azurine closer, because apparently the way this compass works is a little weird. No, that is pointing me right at it. Okay, so that's the one. That's fine. That's fine. All right, meteor. Let's see where you are, because you're kind of central to this whole thing. First of all, look at that. It's this structure right here. But it was destroyed by the meteor. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I'm pretty sure we don't want a base in there anyways, because it's got all the TNT. And I guess this island would be where we would start to flatten and build out our factories. Not so bad. Although I wanted to explore this village. Oh, right, and a waystone. Oh, having a village nearby is quite good. We do get a waystone here. That would mean that we have much easier access to the stronghold using the Zedrid waystone over there. Ooh, basing near this village. So, maybe somewhere over here? Well, then that kind of puts us further away from all this stuff. I wonder, maybe if I can get the Viridium over here somewhere and centralize it closer here? Let's see. No, okay, no luck with that. No luck with that. So, we have a waystone here. But the smart place to put our factories is over here. Unless we just base in this area here. But it's all mountainous, isn't it? I think it's all mountainous. I don't really want mountainous. That always bothers me. Yeah, this would be an annoying area to try to set up a base. Especially because of how much space you need for create stuff. There's all these big giant trees. There's this big giant mountain. I think the smart thing to do would be base here. And then whenever we want to make if we want to make a trip to other waystones, just to have a little hop over here with the Rending Gale. That shouldn't be so bad. That shouldn't be so bad at all. Have I at all explained why we want these geodes? I don't think I have. Oh, it's been way too long in the video, but I'll start now. Each of the Akrams or whatevers that I just described can be crushed into various resources. Akram can be crushed into gold, which is very nice. Viridium, I think, is crushed into copper. And you get it a pretty good chance. Then there's Crimsite. I actually don't know what Crimsite turns into. I guess I would assume iron for... I don't know why I would assume iron is red, but... Oh, I was right. Okay. Red for iron. And then the last one was Azurine, which might be zinc. I'm not sure, though. Yep, zinc. And these are all really important resources, and they can all be powered by these Azurine catalysts, right? And they will kind of spew blocks, or turn blocks around it into the Azurine blocks. And then this meteor contains a really interesting one for Skystone. And that is actually needed for the current chapter that we're on. And oh my gosh, I'm just going to fly on top of this thing. So somewhere in the heart of this meteor is what we are looking for, that little skulk thing. This right here, a Skystone catalyst. So hopefully it shouldn't be too bad to get to it, although for some reason it seems like these things are really difficult to break. Oh, but look at that. I think those Fluix blocks means we're pretty much right on top of it. So no real problems then. Just gotta mine out the area so I don't get trapped down there. There it is. A Skystone catalyst and in dry land as well. So we'll be able to use this area very effectively. Just dig out the meteor, get a nice radius around it. We'll be able to start that kind of farm. Also, Fluix block, that's interesting. Oh, this will make some fluid crystals. Oh, that's a good start. Nice. And I think we just earned ourselves another engineer's toolkit, a brass toolkit even, so we'll be starting off with some good resources. So it looks like this area is going to be our new home. It's still going to need some terraforming, of course, but not as bad as some other places. Get a few saws, chop down all this birch. We'll be sitting pretty. We'll be sitting pretty. I'm also going to destroy this thing. I don't want it. And spawn point. Nice. Okay, cool. Now it is time to start a very, very, very arduous moving process. Ooh, but what is this first? What is this? This is an interesting looking building. What are you? You look like a nice little build. There's cake in there. And a furnace that's infinitely burning. Oh, is this a dungeon? Oh, I think I've seen these. Yeah, this might be a dungeon. Okay, so there could be some good loot down there. That might be something fun to explore later. But I don't know that I want to do a dungeon just yet. Now, I picked up this cool thing, a reinforced chest upgrade. And it says that you can upgrade a wooden chest to turn it into a reinforced wooden chest, meaning it will keep all of its contents even after being broken. So it turns it effectively into a shulker box. And I would like some shulker box stuff. So I know I have a backpack. And I'm pretty sure you can't really upgrade the sophisticated backpacks. Let's see. Cyber pack. Yes, see, we can't do that one. I know we have a brass backpack. There's a radiant backpack, and we can't do that. Yeah, so we pretty much have the best backpack that we can. I know I could add some pockets and stuff to it. But I think, yeah, you kind of need to do some random stuff. And I don't want to do random stuff. Now, is this a one-time thing only? Yes, it is one time. But, ooh, it's a bigger chest. And if I put stuff inside of it and break it. Sweet. Okay, that's going to help us move. That's going to help us move. Beautiful. Well, here's all of our stuff. Actually organized even. You know, we got like farm chest, valuables chest, mob drops chest. Like, it's actually an organized system, unlike it was back at our house. Now, none of this is permanent. And it's not like I have a build here. And one of the things stopping me from building is all of these trees that are in the way. And I wanted to show you guys how I am going to be clearing them. Because I think it's kind of fun. I think it's kind of clever. Because it's kind of annoying to have to do tree by tree by tree, right? Well, because of the way the saw checks what it's chopping, you can chop a whole lot of trees down all at once. So I've connected them up with the logs, and I'm pretty sure, yep, yeah, that'll break them all. So it's a super fast way. The more trees you chop, the more logs you have to connect, and you could fell entire forests pretty much instantaneously, which is, of course, very much my goal. The line between create mod and absolute magic is often blurred. Okay, this should be the last cut we need to make before we have, like, a pretty significant... Ooh, that was a little laggy. There we go. Oh, I even took some of the R's tree down. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Wow, I didn't actually think you could mix different types of logs. I guess you can. There we go. That is a nice big area we've opened up. Obviously, we'll need to cut more and more, but we have plenty of island to factoryify. This is a great start. This is a great start for a new home. Our first step is going to be redoing Chapter 1 to be smaller and faster and better in pretty much every way, and I'm sure that's going to go exactly the way I want it to. I just want to use this time to say thank you so much to the members of this channel. They are helping this channel and me become closer and closer to becoming a full-time content creator. So if that's something you'd be interested in, subscribe and become a member.